Good morning, darlings. Welcome to the recap. For those of you who are new to this, I am Meg Campbell. I'm the host of Look What Meg Found, where I highlight, promote, support, and review creative and handmade small businesses that you haven't necessarily seen yet because you may not come in contact with them unless you move in the same circles I do. So I want to introduce you to these people. I want you to find these amazing creators who need to be seen. They deserve to be seen. They make amazing products that you may not know that you need. So let's dive straight in. I've got 4 for you today. You guys know sometimes it's 3, sometimes it's 4. It's 4 today. And I cannot get enough coffee. So we're going to dive straight in. My first 2 I found at a local market that you have heard me rave about. I can't say enough about this market. I adore it. It's an absolutely amazing market. It's called the Penders Community Market. It's in Burgaw, North Carolina. It is the 2nd and 4th Saturday of every month in the Legends Seafood parking lot. It's amazing. If you are within an easy drive of Burgaw, I highly recommend it. You should hop in your car. You should come down. You should see because it's a really good market. But we're going to dive straight in with Terrels Roost. Now, the girls at Terrels Roost have me laughing every time I walk up to their booth because they sell eggs. And being the immature individual that I am, the fact that they have a large sign that says fluffy butt nuggets, I think it's hilarious. I know other people don't have my sense of humor, but I think it's hilarious. But they have so much more than just that. They are a working farm. They sell meat. They sell eggs. They sell livestock. They do handmade goat's milk soap since they raise goats. This is their soap. This particular one is teak wood. This is a very good soap. And teak wood smells like a fresh man, freshly cleaned man. If you need that description, that is exactly what it smells like. But with goat's milk soap, it's very nourishing for your skin. It's very gentle on your skin. So since I spend a lot of time, playing with crafty things that make messes, I spend a lot of time washing my hands. So with this, my hands don't dry out. And you're going to see where this ties into another one I'm going to talk about a little later on today. But this does not cause my hands to dry out. As with any soap, any bar soap, especially a handmade soap, you're going to want to use it. You're going to want to put it on a soap dish so that it will dry away from a water source or it will stay wet and melt. And you don't want that. She is also a Chalk Couture rep. This is one of her decorative spoons. This is the Squeeze the Day spoon. Now, I will say with these spoons that she does, these are completely decorative. They go like this. And I fixed this bow like 40 times. My track record with bows, y'all, never give me things with bows. I cannot keep them pretty. But it hangs. It is purely decorative because once she puts the Chalk Couture on, she seals the spoon to make sure that this will never come off. It will never chip off. It will never flake off. It will never get wet and melt off because Chalk Couture is chalk. If you get it wet, we all know the rest of the story. So this is absolutely fun. I'm still deciding where to put it. I'm thinking I need a whole set of them so I can hang them from my kitchen cabinets. I'm thinking they're going to go on my uppers. I haven't decided yet. She is also your local Tupperware lady. Now, I didn't even know this Tupperware bowl existed. This is my snack bowl. Yes, I washed it before I brought it for y'all. This is my snack bowl. It's just the right size to put something snacky in and put on my desk so that I do not bring the entire bag of chips, the entire whatever with me. I can control the amount that I consume. But she is your local Tupperware lady. So if you need Tupperware, you call her up and go, hey, what you got specials on? What do you need? What do you have? Can I host a party? She's the one you go to for that. And last but not least, look at these adorable earrings. She has a huge collection of earrings that she does, but these cows are entirely too cute. Absolutely entirely too cute. I adore them. I had to go rescue these out of Laura's room because she saw them, said, ooh, cows, squealed and ran away with them. I got them back. But I love these. I have very sensitive ears. You guys know this already. You've been through enough of these with me. I have very sensitive ears, and I can wear these all day without there being an issue, which is a good thing. So all of the information to find Terrels Roost, which is their Facebook page, is linked in the description of this video. Go check them out. If you're local and you're looking to get livestock, if you're local like the Burgaw area, or you're willing to make the drive to that area, if you're looking for livestock, talk to them. If you're looking for a supplier on fresh eggs, talk to them. If you're looking to order soap, message them. If you're looking for chalk couture, Tupperware, any of that kind of stuff, make sure you message them. Now, my second business today is Stitches by the Sea. She is another person that I found at the Penders Community Market. You guys tell I'm a little bit obsessed with that market yet? But I found her there. She does so much more than what I'm going to show you. She is a very diverse creator. But what we chose is the crocheted stuff. And you're going to go, it's May, almost June. Why are you showing us crocheted stuff? Because the truth of the matter is you need to buy it now so that you have it for cold weather, or you wind up like me, freezing to death with no hats to put on because you didn't buy the cute one that you saw. So this is her child size headband. She does these in infant, child, adult, whatever you need. Headband, ear warmer. I am kind of obsessed with this particular pattern, the way it comes in and the little whatever right here where the button is, where it comes in like that. I'm obsessed with it. Of course, you have your hats. Laura has claimed this hat. I'm arguing with her about it. I think I want it. This is just your standard. I call them beanies. Some people call them toboggans. Some people call them toques. I don't know what you want to call it. Some people call them stocking caps. I call them warm and cuddly around my ears. And it has the pom-pom on top, which I'm very tactile, so I play with the pom-pom because it's soft. But her hats are designed to fit a wide range of people because Laura and I have very different head sizes. Don't ask me how my 12-year-old has a bigger head than I do, but she does. But I can pull it all the way down over my ears and still have some slouch in the back. Not a lot, but some slouch. Laura puts it on and has absolutely zero slouch on it. She's obsessed with this hat. She also does the ever classic, will not get old ever, messy bun hat. Now, I've already got my hair in a braid. I'm not taking it back down for this one. But you know how this works. You put it on. You have your hair up in a bun. You grab your bun. You put the hat over. That way, you are not constantly squishing your bun or having to leave your hair down and put it back up every time you take your hat off. And you're also not dealing with the hat fuzz that comes from trying to squish your entire bun into a hat. These will never get old. I absolutely adore these. Laura is not getting that one. She also does baby hats. Now, what I like about her baby hats is this goes from pretty much newborn up to about a year old, just based on how you put it on their head. It's got a lot of stretch. You can fold the cuff up to make it deeper. And before you tell me that's going to be too hot for a baby, the biggest thing with newborns is they lose heat from their head. So if you double it up, they have extra layers. They will stay warm. So if you know anybody who's pregnant now, going to be having a winter baby, fall, late fall, early winter, early spring baby, get them one of these. It makes a huge difference. Get them one of these. This is my favorite. I have not decided what I'm doing with it yet, but it's going somewhere. It's her chicken coaster, trivet, whatever you want to call it. But it's chicken. I love this. It just makes me chuckle every time I see it. It does have a little loop like all hot pads and stuff will, so you can hang it up, but then you miss the effect of the chicken. It's too stinking cute. And last but not least, you've seen these everywhere. You're going to go, I've seen those. I've seen them 100 times. I'm going to tell you why. Hands down, this is my favorite one that I have come across ever. These are the towels with the crochet towel topper. You know the drill. You put it over a drawer pull or your oven door, and you button it back up. And you have a towel that's handy to be able to put your fingers on, wipe your hands off. I'm a messy cook. We're not going to talk about how many of these are in my kitchen, but I am going to tell you that she uses the full towel. Instead of cutting the towel in half and topping topping each half and having 2 towels, she uses the full towel. Therefore, you have double thickness. These will actually absorb quite a bit of liquid. Trust me, I have knocked things over, and this is the closest thing, the hanging towel is the closest thing I can get my hands on. So I will just unbutton it and use it to clean up the mess. These doubled up, double thickness towels make a huge difference. I am obsessed. This is, if my dog was my boss, my life would be perfect. Well, they are my bosses. Y'all already know that. But I also have 2 more that she did that have the classic old red truck in teal that says bloom where you're planted. Obsessed. Absolutely obsessed with her towels with the crocheted toppers. I don't know what the technical name for them is. So they're in this house, they're the thingies that go on the oven. We all know what I'm talking about when I say that. So all of the contact information for Stitches by the Sea is in the description box. Sorry. I cannot shake, whether it's allergies or this chest congestion. I cannot shake it. Hang on, guys. Next, we have a woman who has been a friend of mine for a very long time. Very long time. In the world of Facebook, in the virtual world, we've never actually met in the real world. But I have got to watch her grow her business. And the story behind her business is amazing. She needed something that she could do that was handicap accessible without having to fight with the major corporations to get all of the accommodations, there's the word, accommodations that she needed. So instead of taking that fight head on and having to deal with that stress and anxiety every single day, she started her own business. Let me introduce you to Crazy Miss Kitty. Crazy Miss Kitty Designz is actually my friend Kelly, and I love her. She did my shirt. I saw her put this shirt up as I think I want to make this, and I had to have it. Hang on. This says, "I'm allergic to stupidity. I break out in sarcasm." And it's sparkly. No one can miss this shirt when you're wearing it. I'm obsessed with this shirt. I absolutely adore it. Absolutely love it. She uses the Bella and Canvas, so these are very soft. Now, care when it comes to a shirt like this. When you wash this, turn it inside out. You always, if you have a shirt with a vinyl design, you always turn them inside out to prevent the other laundry from banging up against the vinyl. This has been to the washer and dryer tons of times, not an issue. And I don't always remember to turn it inside out. You would think I would, but I don't. She also did all of these cups for me. Fun fact, with all of these cups, they all glow in the dark. Why do they glow in the dark, you ask? Because Kelly knows me. She knows how many times I've complained. I can't see my cup at night because I often keep usually the larger tumbler next to the bed full of water all night. I have really, really bad vision. I wear contacts or glasses and I can't see my cup at night. My cups glow in the dark. I can see the glow. It's great. This one says, "Not to brag, but I totally got out of bed this morning." Come on, we all have these days that this is the highlight of our day. We got out of bed. This is a classic 20-ounce tumbler, my go-to coffee cup. It holds coffee warm. It keeps my coffee warm hot, honestly, for about 4 hours and then warm for the 3 hours after that. So I get 7 hours before my coffee's cold. That's amazing. This is my I'm not addicted to coffee. We're just in a very committed relationship cup. Also glows in the dark. This is a 30-ounce tumbler. And little fun thing. She puts little puzzle pieces on the bottom of her cups in tribute to autism awareness. So all of her cups have little puzzle pieces on them. They're so cute. And I forget that they're there. And y'all know I always have a cup in my hand when I'm on camera. And it will always just make me smile because I'll tip it up and I'll catch the view in the camera and see it. It's so cute. And I know this one doesn't have a lid. I got it out of the dish drainer. I didn't put the lid on it. There is a lid with it. This is my wine tumbler. I love this. I did not think I wanted a wine tumbler until she sent me this one, and I realized just how cold my wine stays. This is my Bitch Less Wine More tumbler. It is perfect. Pretty much any alcoholic beverage that I'm drinking now goes in here because it makes me laugh. There's the puzzle pieces again on the bottom. And again, this glows in the dark. When she did the epoxy on these, she added glow in the dark powder to it. It does not mess with the overall look. It doesn't mute the colors. It doesn't mess with the colors. It just makes it glow in the dark. It's perfect. And I have one more thing of hers. Hold on. This got set over in the I need to figure out how to put this on my car pile, and I did not have it over here. Now, you're going to see more of my background than you wanted to because it's highly reflective. This is my vanity plate that is perfection. Do not honk at me. I'm having a crisis. And y'all got to see all of my notes I keep on the edge of my computer screen. I love this vanity plate. I'm figuring out how to get it on my car. Probably end of day today. I don't have a license plate, like a vanity holder on the front of my van, but I'm going to figure out how to get one there because I want to put this on my car because my life lately has been one crisis after another that needs to be fixed. Whether they're little crises or big crises, it's been a series of that. So I really want that on my van. Next. Now, all of Crazy Miss Kitty's contact information is in the description. Go check her out. Go show her love. Having gotten to watch her grow her business over the past several years has been phenomenal. And now I want you guys to go love all over her. And last but not least, y'all have met Jeanette before. Jeanette is my Mary Kay girl. And we have a lot of conversations about not just issues with my face, but conversations about overall things I wish I would do better to take care of myself. Things that I struggle with on a regular basis. One of which is the fact that I'm constantly washing my hands. Sound familiar from the first one? She sent me the satin hands set. Yes, it is a 3-piece set. Yes, I only have 2 of them. Because the first one, the one I don't currently have, is the it's the softener. You put it on before you scrub your hands. And I love it. And I used entirely too much of it and didn't think about the fact it's got to last along with the others. So I used it too quickly. But I love it. It's a 3-piece system. You put the softener on. Then you use the smoothing scrub. Then after you've washed, you've dried, you use the nourishing hand cream. And doing that means that by the end of the day, I do not have that dry, crispy hand feeling because I deal with glitter. I deal with sealers. I deal with paint. I deal with glue. I deal with all of the stuff that has you constantly in the sink washing your hands or using the hose outside to wash your hands because you don't want to wash that down your sink. Y'all get it. Satin Hands has been a game changer for me on not having rough skin, which is a nice change. Now, another thing that I deal with is the fact that I do outdoor markets. Y'all know I'm in coastal North Carolina. We are already hot. We are already having, days with heat indexes over 100. We are having days. The temperature is hitting over 100. And by the time you get home from markets from doing that, you're hot. You're miserable. You're not happy. So what she sent was the Mint Bliss energizing lotion for legs and feet. This is a game changer. So you come in, you're hot, whether you are hot from having a job that requires you work outside in long pants and boots, whether you are hot from being outside at markets in shorts and flip-flops, whatever the reason is that you come in hot and miserable, hot feet that will not cool down is one of the worst things you can deal with, in my opinion, as far as trying to cool down from being hot. This is a game changer. It doesn't take much. Put on a thin layer of this, and instantly the surface of your skin starts cooling off. And for me, I immediately feel better because I'm no longer boiling alive. It's great. Highly recommend this. If at any point your feet and legs get hot, this is what you need. And last but not least, one of my biggest self-care things is I can always find 20 minutes to do a face mask. And I have that fun skin that makes me feel like some days I'm still a teenager because I will go from having an oil slick on my face to being really dry. So to combat the really dry days, she sent the Timewise Moisturizing Renewal Gel Mask, and the camera and the lighting is not going to get along. This is the Timewise Moisture Renewing Gel Mask. You wash your face, put this on, let it sit for about 10 minutes, and then wash it back off. But it does not leave that slimy feel that a lot of moisturizing masks do leave. It comes off very clean, very easy, but that deep dryness where your skin feels crackly, that goes away. So on the really dry days, we use this one. And on the days where I feel like I'm a teenager going through the oil slick, that's where the Clear Proof Deep Cleaning Charcoal Mask comes in. This, I am a sucker for a charcoal mask. You want me to buy something, tell me, hey, it's a charcoal mask. I'll probably try it. I am a sucker for these. I love them. But once or twice a week, I definitely use this because as it dries, a lot of charcoal masks I've used, as it dries, it feels like it's really pulling on my skin. Hence it being a clay mask. I get that. Before anybody comes in comments and says that's what clay masks do, you are 100% right. But some of them have been very uncomfortable. Like it's pulling too tight. This does not have that problem. And if you really like to be silly when you use it, before you wash your face, if you go look in the mirror, especially for me on my nose, I wear glasses, I'm constantly touching my nose. You can look and see where it's pulled stuff out of your pores. And the way that it dries, you can tell in the texture on how it dries that it's really actually pulling stuff out of your pores. And I have noticed my really, oh my God, I feel like a teenager, oil slick days have slowed down from using this. So all of Jeanette's information is in the description of this video. All 4 of the businesses that we have recapped, we are not working with the words today. All 4 of the businesses we recapped are linked in the description box. Go show them all some love. And I will be back next week. Who knows what we're going to find next week? Bye, darlings.